Well, it's still getting messier and messier in the It Ends With Us feud between co-stars Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
And we also need to stop being so ADHD where we're only into stories at the very beginning of them and we never see them through. Like, we need to bring back true investigative.
Grab your popcorn because this Hollywood saga is juicier than anything currently streaming on Netflix. Picture this: Ryan Reynolds, the effortlessly charming, sarcastic heartthrob of Hollywood, is suddenly ousted from his beloved Wrexham football club. Yes, the same man who made owning a fifth-tier Welsh football team look like the most glamorous gig imaginable is now facing a shocking fall from grace. But the story isn't just about Ryan. At the center of the storm is his wife, Blake Lively, whose actions have sparked a whirlwind of controversies so intense it threatens to unravel their picture-perfect family life. The drama traces back to a comment Blake reportedly made long before she even crossed paths with Justin Baldoni, a seemingly harmless remark that has come back to haunt her in ways no one anticipated. Fast forward to the set of It Ends With Us, the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, and tensions reportedly escalated into full-blown chaos. Hollywood glitz and glamour gave way to a set that allegedly resembled Game of Thrones more than a rom-com, complete with power plays, whispered alliances, backstabbing, and flying accusations. Now, Blake and Ryan are scrambling to dismiss Baldoni's staggering $400 million lawsuit, but the tangled web they've found themselves in has only intensified media scrutiny and fan speculation.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are seeking to dismiss Justin Baldoni's $400 million lawsuit.
Blake Lively, who not only starred opposite Justin Baldoni, but also took on the role of director, didn't exactly stick to the script. She demanded creative control, and insiders say she got it. From rewriting scenes to tweaking lines, Blake allegedly turned the set into her personal domain, calling the shots and leaving little room for compromise. Justin, trying to be accommodating, let her take the reins, a decision insiders now call a major misstep. According to sources, Blake transformed the production into a battleground, most notably altering a crucial rooftop scene so drastically that even her husband, Ryan Reynolds, stepped in to help rewrite portions of it. But Blake didn't stop there. She reportedly made sure everyone knew that both Ryan and their close friend Taylor Swift approved of her version, practically forcing Justin to keep it in the final cut. Talk about flexing connections in true Hollywood fashion. Things behind the scenes allegedly escalated quickly. Blake is said to have questioned Justin's every move as a director, undermining decisions and stirring friction among the crew. Production assistants reportedly felt caught in the crossfire, unsure whether to follow Justin's direction or Blake's commands. Rumors swirled that arguments over minor details sometimes lasted hours, with even senior staff pleading for calm. One source claims Blake's insistence on reshoots caused delays that nearly derailed the shooting schedule. Another reveals she allegedly favored actors aligned with her personal circle, creating tension with others. The buzz is that some crew members feared speaking up, worried their jobs could vanish in a single moment. Meanwhile, Justin reportedly struggled to assert his authority, leaving the set in what some call a creative power vacuum. The saga has left Hollywood buzzing. Fans are dissecting every leaked tidbit, and insiders hint that the fallout could affect more than just the film's final cut. Blake's control-fueled drama, paired with Ryan's subtle influence and the swirling presence of celebrity allies like Taylor, has reportedly made this one of the most chaotic productions in recent memory. The atmosphere on set was reportedly so tense you could cut it with a knife. Justin may have tried to stay professional, but according to his lawsuit, he felt completely railroaded at every turn. And when the cameras stopped rolling, the drama didn't fade, it only escalated. Blake later filed a workplace complaint against Justin, accusing him of inappropriate behavior, harassment, and fostering a toxic work environment. The allegations made international headlines, turning what was supposed to be a high-profile film shoot into a media circus. Justin, however, has vehemently denied every claim. Here's where the plot thickens. Justin and his legal team reportedly came armed with texts, emails, and even raw footage from the set, which they claim disproves Blake's accusations and frames them as a calculated attempt to derail his career. But the legal battle didn't stop there. Justin hit back with his own lawsuits, one targeting Blake and Ryan Reynolds, and another massive suit against the New York Times, accusing the media giant of biased reporting intended to tarnish his reputation. Insiders suggest the conflict has created shockwaves throughout Hollywood, leaving fans, crew members, and fellow actors caught in the middle. Between the explosive courtroom filings and behind-the-scenes revelations, what started as a creative clash on a movie set has morphed into one of the most chaotic celebrity controversies in recent memory. Every leaked message, every disputed scene, and every legal maneuver adds another twist to a story that shows no signs of slowing down.
You're not kidding when you say this is getting messier. The author of that book deleting her Instagram account, another who plays Baldoni's sister in the film, being harassed.
Let's take a moment to focus on the New York Times piece, because it's a major player in this escalating drama. Published shortly after Blake filed her complaint, the article cast Justin in a highly negative light, portraying him as the antagonist in a story that had already captured global attention. Justin, however, claims the publication cherry-picked evidence while conveniently ignoring key details that could have cleared his name. Now he's suing the Times for hundreds of millions, alleging that the story was not just sloppy journalism, but part of a coordinated smear campaign orchestrated by Blake and her team. And if the leaked text messages that have surfaced are any indication, his claim doesn't seem entirely far-fetched. The drama isn't just limited to Hollywood gossip anymore, it's now a full-blown legal and media war, with every headline, every leaked message, and every lawsuit adding fuel to an already blazing inferno.
There's a lot going on right now in Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively world. I obviously have the inside scoop because I've been obsessively following this. So let's start.
Speaking of those texts, let's dig into the nitty-gritty. Blake's team has accused Justin's camp of launching a coordinated media campaign aimed at destroying her reputation. They've highlighted messages they claim prove Justin and his publicists were scheming behind the scenes. But Justin isn't backing down. His team has leaked their own messages, which they say tell the real story. In one exchange, Justin's PR rep acknowledges that Blake's team was actively pushing positive press to shift the narrative in her favor. Another message reportedly shows Justin asking, "How can we prove we aren't doing this? It looks bad." Meanwhile, Blake's camp alleges that Justin manipulated messages to make her look worse, stripping out emojis, sarcasm, and context to make them appear more serious than intended. If this sounds like a script for a high-stakes courtroom drama, you're not wrong. All of this is now set to play out in court, with every text, email, and leaked screenshot under intense scrutiny. And then there's Ryan Reynolds, who finds himself smack dab in the middle of this chaos. While Blake was busy rewriting scripts and clashing with Justin, Ryan reportedly wasn't just a bystander. Sources suggest he actively helped Blake tweak scenes and implement creative changes, sometimes mediating disputes on set. Some insiders speculate that Ryan's hands-on involvement may have contributed to his sudden removal from Wrexham ownership. Fans and club insiders are questioning whether his focus on Blake's drama distracted him from his commitments to the football team. Rumors are swirling that Ryan's behind-the-scenes influence in the film, combined with his high-profile public image, created tensions with other Wrexham stakeholders. Some supporters even speculate that his rumored plans to invest in new ventures were put on hold or sabotaged due to the distraction. Meanwhile, the media is dissecting every public appearance and social media post, searching for clues that link Ryan's professional choices to Blake's ongoing legal battles. Sources close to the production claim that the overlap of Hollywood drama and business obligations created a pressure cooker environment, leaving both Reynolds and Lively navigating a minefield of expectations, alliances, and reputational risk. In other words, this saga isn't just about a movie set, it's a multi-layered storm involving power plays, celebrity influence, and high-stakes legal maneuvering. some insiders suggest that Ryan Reynolds' rumored involvement with the Vancouver Whitecaps, an MLS team, could have played a role in his sudden exit from Wrexham ownership. Let's just say the timing couldn't be worse, and the overlap between his film drama and sports ventures has fueled speculation that his attention and perhaps his priorities were stretched too thin. Fans and insiders alike are questioning whether this high-profile juggling act contributed to the unexpected shakeup, adding yet another layer to the already tangled saga.
One of the most significant allegations in Baldoni's lawsuit is that Lively sought to gain control over the editing process of the film.
So, where does Taylor Swift fit into all of this? Apparently, Blake referred to herself as Khaleesi during production, claiming she had dragons, meaning Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, who would always have her back. But here's the twist. Those dragons may not be as loyal as Blake assumed. Rumors suggest Taylor has been distancing herself from Blake, particularly after discovering that her name was being leveraged in Blake's high-profile industry battles. Adding fuel to the speculation, Taylor reportedly did not invite Blake to this year's Super Bowl, an event Blake has attended annually as part of Taylor's inner circle. Coincidence? It seems unlikely. The situation has left fans wondering if even celebrity alliances are shifting under the weight of Blake's ongoing drama.
Two sides here, right? So Baldoni says this was all an effort to hijack the film to get her way. Lively claims she was the victim of harassment in a hostile work environment.
Meanwhile, Ryan's troubles with Wrexham aren't just about potential side projects. A recent scheduling conflict involving a League One match against Leyton Orient sparked outrage among fans as the game was rescheduled for a midweek date, making it nearly impossible for many supporters to attend. While the decision wasn't directly made by Ryan and his co-owner Rob McElhenney, some fans are still pointing fingers, accusing the duo of prioritizing their growing U.S. audience over loyal Wrexham supporters. On top of that, Whitecaps fans have voiced frustration over the idea of Ryan splitting his attention between multiple teams, turning what should have been a celebrated sporting venture into a tense lose-lose scenario. As this drama continues to unfold, one thing is clear. Blake, Ryan, and Justin are all facing serious reputational fallout. Fans are divided, insiders are leaking details by the day, and social media is buzzing with speculation about what's really happening behind closed doors. Will Blake and Ryan manage to clear their names? Will Justin's lawsuits ultimately vindicate him? And how will Taylor Swift navigate her shifting role in this ever-evolving saga? One thing is certain, this story is far from over, and the world is watching every twist and turn.